All right, I'm going to go through a few pieces to give you some examples of from all over the place. And this is an old, obviously an old book now, but it was part of a Scientific American series on these kind of very nice coffee table books. The equations are in there, but beautiful pictures and nice writing and so on. So this is McMahon is sort of a famous character here. It's interesting to look at the possibilities of things, right? So this is a sore point for dinosaur people, is that they don't have the biggest animal ever, right? That's still an issue. This is the biggest land mammal ever, and this is a human, so that was pretty terrifying. I think they've changed the name of this one, but it's Bellicotherium. These are our largest jellyfish, which is also terrifying. Largest lobster is down here. This is the largest, is that the largest egg? No, it's a bivalve mollusk. The egg's on the next one. That's a bivalve, yeah. And here's a sequoia, right? So there are efforts to understand how big trees can get to, and 100 meters seems to be, as big as they can be. Blue whales do seem to have reached the maximum of what our oceans could carry. The mammoth, this is the ostrich, but the mammoth bird was heavier and had the biggest egg, but that was on Madagascar and is no longer around because of us. I threw a sheep in here for fun. So these are the largest of things. Then these are kind of typical, and all of this is to show like what biology has produced is kind of crazy in terms of scale, and I'll have another plot at the end of this. This is sort of just typical things that are our size. Smaller, right? So this is the smallest frog, and that's to give you a sense, that's an ant. So that is a pretty small bit of frog that somehow got put together. Snails can get pretty small as well. What else we got in there? Oh, and then it gets a little gruesome over here. There's a human liver cell for some reason, but these are smallish pieces. And this is the tick. This is the flea's leg, I think. Is that what it is? Yeah. Yeah. So the foreleg of the flea, right? That's right. To get the scale, this leg here is this leg here, right? So it is kind of amazing what life has produced, and this gives us a sense of the whole thing. If you can read these numbers, it's 10 to the minus 13 to 10 to the 8, so there's 21 orders of magnitude in mass, which is ridiculous. I mean, that's unbelievable. That's a huge range of scales. And so this gets a little bit to the, and I don't know how well this holds up these days, but this is a number of cell types, right? So this is the element, one of our element stories, like how many things do you need to build this Lego set of a blue whale? And well, there are different scales, but at the cell type scale, it goes out to about 100, right? So this is a very slow scaling, but as we've kind of moved up through complexification through life, we've had to add more pieces, right? And biology and evolution is very not conservative, but it does a great job with stuff that it's already got, right? There's a limit, yeah. Whereas and I know I keep talking about Lego sets, but it is sort of really an issue because Lego sets used to be like this, but now there's all these very specific little parts. So because we don't have to build on things from before.